All right, yeah, as soon as I get upstairs, it's all yours.
Okay, buddy.
Turn this off. And action.
Disclosure, it finally hit the box office. Have you gone to see it at your local theater? This is the new Spielberg movie. You know, Steven Spielberg, space aliens. You can't go wrong, can you? Not really. So I think today when we talk about disclosure, it's like we're going to talk about this on two different levels, at least two different levels. And one is a movie review, right? Is it a good movie? Is it worth going to see? How does it compare to, you know, Spielberg's other movies? I mean, this guy has a lot of experience. What, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, E.T., ouch, I'll be right here. And then did he do War of the Worlds with Tommy Cruise, you know? So, yeah, he's got, you know, he's one of the great filmmakers, you know, whether you like him or don't like him. And I loved Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's a little less aliens, but no aliens, not really. But anyway, well, they did get in some alien stuff later in the Raiders series. But the point is, Spielberg, aliens, you know, it works. It's a good formula. So disclosure, have you gone to see it? Are you going to go to see it? So how would I how will I review disclosure? Well, the other level of disclosure is not just, is it a good movie, but is there some propaganda there? Or, you know, are they trying to get us ready for something? Is this the movie trying to ease things in? Because in the movie, they try to get people ready and they try to ease things in, okay, within the story itself. So it's interesting. We've talked about this, and going back to last year, the documentary came out. I still have not seen that yet. I'm not ready to pay $20 to Amazon Prime for that, but maybe you've seen that. That's called The Age of Disclosure, and that's more of a documentary. And you know, I've seen pieces of it. And as I've said, with the congressional hearings that have gone on, the tone has changed in the conversation, and people from, you know, Anna Paulina Luna, Congresswoman from Florida, who I, you know, have a big crush on, and Tim Burchett from representative out of Tennessee, I don't have a crush on, but Tim is a funny guy, and they and many others, former congressman from Florida, Matt Gaetz, he's talked a lot about this. And those hearings with people like David Grush and others, I mean, they've been very interesting. People in Congress talk to them differently. And we've covered some of this in some of our past shows, and we'll probably got more to cover in the future. But does the movie Disclosure, Day of Disclosure, the Spielberg fictional movie, is this getting us ready for something? So there's two different levels here. All right, so let's just do the movie review real fast. As a movie, I'd say the movie is good. It's good. I don't know that I would call it great, though, okay? And Spielberg himself, because he's done such great work in the past, he's raised the bar pretty high for himself, of course. He's no spring chicken, so it's not too bad for, you know, where he's at in life and whatnot. I don't know. For me, I guess, you know, those other movies were better, alien movies. Probably Close Encounters of the Third Kind would be the one that I really loved as a child. Saw, you know, E.T. as a teenager. It's a fun movie. And then, of course, War of the Worlds. That's a pretty scary one. So he's done with aliens as benevolent. Is that the right word? And then malevolent as in War of the Worlds. So, you know, the aliens as, you know, good guys, and the aliens as not so good guys, as bad guys. So he's covered the gamut. And this one, I don't really know. I think they're still kind of leaning towards benevolent, more of the good guy, maybe. Maybe there's going to be a Disclosure Day 2. I don't know. It's hard. It's really kind of hard to say. You know, Hollywood, they like to make more and more movies. The movie as a whole, I'm going to try not to give away too much directly here. Again, good, not great. More of a chase movie. Most of the film is a chase movie. There's this entity, I forget the British actor's name. He does a real good job as the bad guy in this. And he's chasing this other guy who has a bunch of computer, you know, software, you know, what do we call those? You know what I'm talking about. That he exposes they call it, I don't know what, 75, 80 years of government, hidden secrets about space aliens. Okay. So he's on the run, and then something happens with this woman who's the meteorologist out of, I don't know, St. Louis or Kansas City. I think it's Kansas City. Emily Blunt plays that character, and she is terrific. All the actors do, I say, an excellent job, but she is most absolutely terrific. And I would say probably an Oscar. She should get an Oscar nomination for this part. It's really excellent. She sort of becomes possessed. That's probably the wrong way to say it, but she starts to just channeling different things. There's a little bit of a new age thing there, and the aliens are communicating to her or through her, however you want to interpret it. I won't give away too much there, but she does an excellent job with that. So I'll do props and credit to Emily Blunt. Excellent job. And again, it's mostly a chase movie. We get to see the aliens towards the end of the film. Again, I'm not going to give too much away. And the themes of the movie, I don't know. I mean, part of it was like, 8 billion people deserve to know. Well, 8 billion people deserve to know a lot of things, okay? So, I mean, we are a world obviously very divided in so many ways, and just our viewpoint on so many different things. We were very divided, and for most part, humankind has been. But I mean, if space aliens really were to land somewhere, and aliens come out, and nowadays, of course, somebody could just say it's AI, or they say Hollywood's faking this thing, and there are accusations that there will be a fake alien, blah, 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 at some point. So that's out there too. But back to the film. The film, like I say, it's good. It's good. I don't know if it's great. I would say, if you enjoy Spielberg and aliens, if you enjoy, going to see, a fun kind of movie like that, if you like the whole space alien theme, you'll enjoy the movie. And so I would give it a thumbs up and go. I would say recommend to definitely go and see it. For me, as a UFO space alien enthusiast, I guess is the easiest way to say it, the fun part of the movie is that there is sort of a montage of historical references to, what should we say, folklore, myth of different government meetings with space aliens. There is, for example, some Roswell type looking stuff. It's all done kind of almost like black and whitish. They're like looking at old movie reel footage is what they're looking at. There's the fun allegation story of, I think it was in the 1950s, perhaps, with President Eisenhower, and he was on vacation or something, and he had an emergency dental problem, and they say no, he was ushered out of there, wherever he was staying, to go have a secret meeting with the space aliens, and some, deals and understandings, some contracts, if you will, intergalactic deals were made with the aliens back then. That's also one of the folklore things. And any one of these things can almost be its own little movie. And of course, people have done some movies and some short films about this kind of stuff. And then the fun one, they even reference too, it's so cool. And some people have actually done a small film of this, is the allegation that when Nixon, now Nixon was, remember, he's Eisenhower's VP, and he goes for the presidency in '60, loses, and blah, blah, blah. We can talk about Nixon all day long. Richard Milhouse Nixon, that's where The Simpsons gets Bart's friend Milhouse. Anyway, the allegation is that when he was president, he snuck out and had a meeting with his friend. He got his friend Jackie Gleason, the great one from The Honeymooners. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. He was threatening to clock his wife. No, he never actually hit Alice, so we're not for domestic abuse here, and I'm not making light of it, but that's what his character did, Ralph Cramden, on the hit show The Honeymooners back in the day. Anyway, he was also a musician, interesting dude. I think his grandson's an actor as well, Jason Patrick, maybe, Lost Boys, maybe. Anyway, one of the Speed movies, yeah. Anyway, the second one maybe in the boat. I don't know. Anyway, he got to be with Sandra Bullock, a lucky bastard. Anyway, so there allegedly there was a meeting. He brought his Hollywood friend, Jackie Gleason, to a military base and showed him, some aliens that they had there. And so they go through some of these very popular mythological, for lack of a better term, different things that allegedly happened. As a UFO fan, we know of these things and we tend to believe them or believe there's some truth there. Others will just like, no, it's a bunch of hooey, whatever. But it's cool that they reference some of that kind of stuff. So that I really enjoyed that about the movie. So again, movie good, not great, but go see it if you like this kind of a thing. Now, the bigger question is, are they getting us ready for something? Is this fictional movie getting us ready for something? There's been rumors for a long time that President Trump is going to do some speech. It was supposed to be, some people say in June, some people say in July. Some people say this is all big distraction from other things. Oh, what could those other things be? Couldn't be Epstein files? You never know. Some people say the Iran war, on again, off again, on again, off again. I don't know. Where are we at today? Anyway, is it all a distraction from other things? So we shall see. Again, if there is any real disclosure that comes out to the public, as the Trump administration has been promising, and they've been releasing some things that look very interesting. We haven't seen, at least I haven't seen anything, have you, of actual pictures of actual aliens or that they claim to be aliens. Now, supposedly, some of these people in Congress have seen some things in a skiff. They have been allowed to see some things that have rocked their world and tested their faith a little bit. As I say, Congressman Timothy Burchett, I think, and Congresswoman out of Florida. And there's several others, by the way, but these are the ones that I think I actually, I kind of like these people. I definitely have a crush on Anna Paulina Luna. I'm married, she's married, so I mean, it's just. It's going to be complicated. And no, just kidding to my lovely wife if she's watching. I'm just kidding, honey. But anyway, Anna Paulina Luna, for a politician, she does have, what do you want to say, movie star good looks. I think she does. Anyway, but anyway, the way she talks, she's come on Bill Maher's show and talked in a matter-of-factly tone about the things that she has seen in a skiff. And I guess that's some kind of closed off room where you can't have any phones or any listening devices of anything. And they are told things in there that allegedly can't be recorded or whatever, that are, top secret level. But so there is something coming out more and more. The politicians are being told more. As we saw in the documentary, Age of Disclosure. Again, I didn't see that whole documentary from last year, from 2025 yet. I've seen clips of it though, and you have people like Marco Rubio just talking very matter-of-factly that there have been things that the Air Force and the military has seen that they don't have a good explanation for. UAP, I don't know what that, I don't even know what it means. What does it mean now? Unidentified aerial phenomena, or is maybe it means something else. So they're changing the wording, changing the tone. Maybe something of significance is going to be disclosed to us in the very near future. We shall see. But if you like movies and you like space alien movies, I think you'll like Disclosure, Day of Disclosure. Spielberg, knocks it out of the park again. So go to the theater, see the movie, and please let us know in the comments below if you've seen it. If you like it, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know. We'd love to know. Thank you.